Hi sis, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking how to look good every single day, but on a budget. So when I decided that I wanted to glow up, when I decided that I wanted better for myself, when I decided that I wanted to look pretty and polished and be intentional, I remember being very clear on exactly how I wanted to look, how I wanted to speak, how I wanted to move, how I wanted to dress, from my hairstyles to the clothes that I wore to my nails, all of that. I even have role models that I looked up to where, like, even up to this day, I still do. And I remember taking like this style from her and that style from her and, that vibe from her, her movements, just like different things from role models that I admire. And then I made it mine. So the first thing I recommend is find role models, find women that you admire how they carry themselves, how they speak, how they look, how they smell. Take from them and then add your own touch to make it yours. And something I want my women to understand, every day that God gives you to see another day is the occasion. And once you start having that mindset that today is Tuesday, I may not be going anywhere, people are probably not going to see my outfit, but I'm going to show up. I'm going to wake up, I'm going to shower, I'm going to put on my makeup because I want to, I'm going to put on that dress because I want to, I'm going to, do the things that I need to do for myself so that I feel good in my skin. Once you start having that mindset, everything will change for you. So in this video, I'm going to give you the steps on how I look pretty and polished, how I look put together every single day. On a budget, of course. You don't have to break the bank. There is absolutely no need to go crazy spending money to look good. The thing is, people are going to think that you're spending a lot of money. People are going to think that you're probably living this high maintenance lifestyle. But in reality, you're just consistently showing up for yourself every single day. I do want to say though, everything I'm mentioning here is in the Pretty Polished Guide, but it's more detailed and I broke things down. So if that's something that you're interested in, the link is down below. Go ahead and grab the Pretty Polished Glow Up Guide, instant access to your phone. Also, if you like this channel, if you resonate with anything that I said in any of my videos, please go ahead and subscribe, join the community, like, comment, but most importantly, share this channel or this video to another woman you know for a fact could benefit from it. So when I decided that I wanted to look pretty and polished, I decided on like the hairstyles that I wanted. So I have my signature hairstyles. It's always, when it's braids, it's always cornrows. I don't like hair in my face. So I see some women that I admire that have different hairstyles with cornrows and they have their hair in their face. But I know that that's not me. So I'm not going to do something that's not me just because it looks good on someone else. I highly recommend stay true to yourself. Find something that you like, make it work for you always. I have my sleek bun and sometimes I have my hair down, curled, and then I have my cornrows. That's my hairstyle. Now, the only thing that's expensive about my hairstyles is my braids, but I get braids like maybe once or twice a year. So for me, it's just like it's worth it. It lasts. Unfortunately, my braids only last nothing more than a month just because my scalp flares up. Some people I know they go like longer than that, so they get their money's worth. Okay. But when it comes to my other hairstyles, it's my natural hair. I just wash my hair. I use my shampoo and conditioner. I use my leave-in conditioner and my scalp treatment. I wash my hair weekly because my scalp, again, it flares up if I am not washing my hair weekly. Now, everyone's different. Some people I know goes, they can go like, especially black girls can go much longer than, other race could because of the hair texture. So shampoo, conditioner of your choice, whatever it is that's going to work best for your hair, leave-in conditioner and scalp treatment, my styling gel and my edge control. That's it. Sometimes I use edge control and then I just put a little bit of gel in my hand. So that runs me literally about $50 to $60 max. And that lasts for like months. So to stay looking pretty and polished, to stay looking good every single day, is figure out your hairstyles. What signature hairstyles do you want to rotate every week, every other week, every month? What kind of styles do you want to go for? And just make sure that they're not crazy high maintenance and you still look your best. Let's talk hygiene, okay? This is our foundation. For me, I shower twice a day. That's every video that I've talked about this, I've talked about this and I stand on it. Like I grew up in Africa, I was born in Africa, and like my parents, even when I moved to America at 8 years old. Like my dad was bathing me twice a day. I know nothing else. And the older I got, it makes sense. For me, it makes sense. If what you're doing is working for you and you know that your hygiene is on point, then keep doing that. Now, I wake up first thing in the morning. I've slept for 8 hours. I feel like I need to shower again. I wake up first thing in the morning before I can go outside to interact with people. I need to go in the shower. And this shower in the morning is not an intense shower. Like I'm not exfoliating because I do it at night. So I wake up in the morning, I take my washcloth and I wash myself. I wash between my legs. I wash my face. I brush my teeth. I do my hair. I look like I am ready and it wakes my skin up. I can't explain it, but when I shower, I'm up and I'm alert. After taking my shower, I go through my day, I do whatever I have to do. Now, the nighttime is not because I'm dirty, but I'm not getting in bed sticky. I'm not getting in bed with what I've been through on me. I'm just not. So I take a shower, I exfoliate. That's when I use my gloves to exfoliate. I scrub my body. And, when I need to, I shave my legs. I pamper myself in that way. And I feel good and I'm ready to go to sleep. I feel calm. I feel relaxed. So I recommend taking a shower twice a day. Your first shower in the morning does not have to be intense, but make sure the night shower is because you're going to be laying down. Okay. That's just what works for me. And I use African black soap to shower. I'm a soap girl. There are times where I use body wash because my man he uses body wash and he loves that. So sometimes when my soap runs out, I would just, use what's in the house. But I love using African black soap on myself and I use my exfoliating gloves. I have a rock in my shower. I literally found this rock outside. It was really pretty and I just grabbed it. But obviously you can just get like a foot buffer from Amazon. It probably runs like from $6 to $10, depending the ones that you get. And every few days, I just sit in my tub and I just scrub my feet so that my feet is soft and not dry and cracked. So exfoliating glove, black soap or a body wash, completely up to you. What is it called? A cloth to wash between my legs and then my rock, right? Okay. After I get out of the shower, I take a towel, I dry myself, or I just use my robe. I moisturize my body with shea butter. And sometimes I use coconut oil to just give me that extra moist. And then I use like a thicker shea butter to moisturize my feet. And then I take my socks and I just put it on to keep that moisture locked in to keep my feet soft. That's it. That's it. That's doesn't run you a lot of money. As long as you're doing these things every single day and you're intentional, it's going to look like, your life is high maintenance because you take care of yourself. A lot of times people think that you have to do more because you're not doing it consistently. So when it is time to do what you need to do, so much time has gone by to where your heels are cracked severely. Now you have to go pay a lot of money to get that really deep, scrubbed and whatnot. But if you're doing these things every single day, if you're moisturizing your body every single day, if you're shaving your body as much as you need to, you don't need to do much for yourself to stay looking good. Now, a tip to always look good, even when you have no makeup on and you're just chilling in the house, is to get your brows done. Something that I had to invest in was getting my brows done. Now, some people are, naturally, like it's just genetics, right? Some people have great full brows. Some people have shaped brows naturally. Some people have no brows and they have to just do what they can. I had nicely shaped brows, but they weren't full. So, and I don't know how to do brows when it comes to like drawing it in and stuff. It wasn't my strong suit. I didn't want to have to do it. So I went and I got my brows done. And ever since then, I don't do much with my brows. I just brush it and it's fine. Now, when I wake up in the morning, my brows is shaped. They're clean. They're done. They're good. That's an investment that you can invest if you feel like your brows is an issue when it comes to, looking your best. For me, I paid $400. That's a big investment. But once you do it, you're done and you don't have to worry about it again. Or you can just be intentional. You wake up in the morning, you put on your brows. You make sure that your brows are shaped nicely, they're cleaned, and you just draw it in if you need to. But as long as your brows are done, like it just frames your face and it makes you look intentional. I think the key word here is looking intentional. You don't have to look like that girl. You don't have to look like that girl. You just have to look like you woke up in the morning and you intentionally did what you needed to do to feel your best, to look your best so that you can show up in the world as your best self. The next thing is skincare. I've always made jokes that if I had perfect skin, then I would be perfect. And God made sure that I didn't have perfect skin so that I don't be like, because then it would be unfair, because then everything would be perfect and flawless, and that's unfair. That's how I make myself feel good. But I have acne prone skin. So, if I sneeze the wrong way, I will break out. I was once upon a time on Accutane and I got flawless skin, but when we got into the pandemic and we started wearing the mask, I don't know what happened, acne started coming back, but I'm intentional. I got the things, the products that I need for my skin to help heal my skin. I'm taking my vitamins. I'm doing the best that I can. My skin still shows that I'm being intentional. I'm still caring for myself. So if you're someone that I feel like everyone I know have flawless skin. Like if you have flawless skin, still make sure that you're continuing to do the things that you need to do to take care of your skin. But if you have trouble skin, either seek a dermatologist or at home remedies. Like for me right now, I'm no longer seeking a dermatologist. I want to cure this naturally. So I'm constantly just like reading and watching videos on like how I can do it. What do I need to do? And every single day I'm just like being intentional and educating myself. And also patience matters, right? It's important to just be patient and just trust the process. But for me, the products that I use on my face is my face wash, my serums that I use, and then my face cream, and then my sunscreen. That's it. One thing I've learned about my face is that my skin doesn't like too much. My body doesn't like too much. Like nothing about me likes too much of anything. So I always have to be mindful that less is more, and that's just it. So for me, my skin products, my skincare runs roughly again like $50 to $60. Nothing crazy. And then we go into makeup. I know there's some people that feels like they have to put on the face every morning. They wake up and before they start their day, they have to wear makeup. That's completely fine. If that's you, then make sure that whatever products you're using are good quality products that stays on your face. Make sure that, it's still healthy for your skin, it's still hydrating your skin, and make sure that it's not as much, like it's not cakey, right? Natural. Just try and make sure that you're using and putting things on your face that still gives you that natural glow, because makeup is supposed to be to enhance your beauty, not to completely change and make you look like something you're not. And depending the kind of makeup you use, that's obviously the price for that. For me, again, I don't use foundation anymore. Just don't think that helps me in any way, but I use my concealer, I use my bronzer, I use my my lipstick, my lip gloss, I use my eyeliner, I use my lashes. I have a lash kit that I do myself, and my blush. That's pretty much it. Like when I'm traveling or every single day, whenever I have to film and I wear makeup, I literally have like 6 to 8 things that I use, and that's about it. I try to use as less as I can when it comes to makeup, because I am just trying to enhance and I'm just trying to make my skin, my face glow, instead of trying to shape or do something or give me a look that's not really there. Your smile is literally one of the cheapest glow ups, okay? Teeth. Whiten your teeth. I've said this so many times, and I've shared the products that I use. I also have that in the Pretty and Polished Glow Up Guide. I was like maybe 15 when my dad started going to the dollar store. And every time he went to the dollar store, he'll just grab like a bunch of stuff. And one of the things that he started getting was these teeth whitening kit. And I was a kid, but I always knew at some point that, I just wanted to care for myself, right? So I remember I started using that kit. And over time, consistently, I started getting compliments. One time I was at my friend's house after school, and we were in her kitchen and we were just talking. And then her auntie came downstairs, and as I was talking, she just like interrupted and she was like, you have very nice teeth. Your teeth's very white. Clock it. I was just like, yeah, thank you. And I started seeing the difference. And since I was 15, 16, I am now 29. That has been the holy grail. Now, keep in mind, I've actually gotten my teeth whitened professionally before. That was great. I was like flawless. I was super white for a good 3 days. And I was really sensitive. So I hated that. I was like, my teeth was white for like a good 3 days. And then it started declining. And then since then, it was just like, it was not worth it for me. So, like, one thing I want you to understand is you don't have to spend crazy money. You don't have to go crazy and do all these aesthetically pleasing things that the girls are doing just because, oh my gosh, is what the girls are doing. Majority of the time, the things that are at your house, or majority of the time, the things that are like you wouldn't even think would be what impacts your life is what changes the game for you. It's called 5 minutes whitening kit and it's $1. And I just buy them in bulk and I use them consistently. The key word is consistently. If you're not doing those things consistently, you are not going to look put together every single day. I floss between your gums so you're not dealing with bad breath. Another tip that keeps me looking my best when it comes to my mouth and my teeth care is baking soda. How much is baking soda? How much is baking soda? Take baking soda, put it on your toothbrush, maybe once or twice a week, brush your teeth. I also brush my tongue and my heart palate because it helps with killing bacteria and it helps with like freshening my mouth so I don't deal with bad breath. I don't use mouthwash. Never have. I've tried it before, just not my thing. But I've never dealt with bad breath because I use baking soda. So that's a key tip. And then I want to talk about the importance of lip care. I hope everyone's doing this, but just how you exfoliate your body, you also have to exfoliate your lips because if you don't do that, then you have built up. And I'd like to exfoliate around all those little bumps and stuff around your lips. Just make sure that you're taking care of your lips inside, like the inside part of your lips and the outside and surrounding areas. And I promise you that changes the game. So when you put your lipstick, your lip gloss, all of that stuff, not only does it glows and pop, but it just like feels really soft and feminine. Now, how to look good every day. Wardrobe edition. Lately, I've been in the house a lot. This entire year, I haven't shopped. Like, I bought pieces here and there, but I haven't shopped this year. So I'm still like just wearing the same old clothes and I'm just like, it's fine. My time will come and I will go and I will explore. But and also I think what I'm excited most about is that I've kind of just upgraded my wardrobe, like the ideas in my head that I have of like how I want to start dressing now has changed compared to like January. January was great, but like the styles that I'm going for, the quality, everything now has gone up a little bit. So lately I've been more in the house and I've decided that before I would just wear like my man's like big shirts and just move around in the house and that was it. But I'm just like, no, I don't want to be a bum in the house either. Like when I say I want to look good every single day, just moving around in the house looking good, you feel good. It boosts your confidence. That's like key. So I decided that even when I'm in the house, just launching in my couch and working, I want to look good. So I started buying like lunch wears, just like cute fitted, comfortable, cozy outfits. And I even got like a bunch of cute pajamas where it's just like the panties and the shirts. Like it's so cute. It's just like make sure that you're dressing for your body type. Stop with the trends. It's not cute. We're adults, okay? We're not jumping from one trend to another trend. And when you keep jumping from another trend to another trend to another trend, your bank account, sis. See, like I just said, I haven't shopped for the whole year. I haven't shopped yet, right? But everything that I had last year, I can still wear because they're not something to be like, oh, they're not trending anymore. Like, I don't care for trends. Get basic staple pieces that you can wear at any season, at any time, and you still look your best. When I say dress for your body type, figure out your body shape. And in the Pretty Polished Guide, I literally have a link that you can click on. And then you just put in your information and it'll literally tell you your body shape. So then you know how to start dressing. And I literally have like outfits that complement each body shape. I really think you should purchase the guide so that you can get the full experience. Figure out parts of your body that you like the most. when it comes to maybe your stomach, maybe your hips, maybe your butt, maybe your thighs, maybe your chest. You know, whatever it is that you like, then start wearing outfits that complement that area. Start wearing outfits that showcase that area more than anything else. So that way you're feeling your best and respectfully. So if your butt is the focus here, you don't want to ever wear something that has your ass hanging out. It's still very tacky. We're not doing that. You don't want like the nipples thing. I think we're done with that. I have to say it because I too was in that era where our nipples are just shooting out. I went to this event and this grown woman is out there with just her nipples just shooting out. And I'm just like, I was 20 years old once and I thought that was the best trend in the world. But the older we get as classy, elegant women, like it's tacky. We're not doing it. When it comes to wardrobe, something I would say, this is where I recommend you spending a little bit more cash. It's quality over quantity. Okay? We're not in the era anymore where you just buy a bunch of stuff from Shein. Now you have a bunch of stuff, but they're not quality stuff. We just don't want that. Now, don't get me wrong. I've purchased some things from Shein before that was good quality. But we want to start getting things that are actually going to last us a long time. Some places that I recommend that is still very affordable is always your girl Zara. Zara will get you right, looking as classy and elegant for still an affordable price. So you don't have to go breaking the bank, but at least you're getting what you're paying for. You're getting the quality that you need. Also, Mango. Mango is a pretty, it's up there too, but Mango is quality. And I think I'm speaking to the women around my age, and I think we're in the era right now where we want quality things. And when it comes to jewelries, less is always more. For me, I'm a gold girl. Like gold just makes you look again classy. It makes you look rich. It makes you look soft. It makes you look elegant. And then lastly, to bring everything together, it's your fragrance. And this one, I recommend that pay a little bit more just because this leave a lasting impression. This is what's going to get people talking about you, remembering you, and just wanting to be in your presence. So looking good every day doesn't mean you need to break the bank. It never, ever does. So let's go through a rundown of like what a day could look like when it comes to looking good every single day. So I wake up in the morning and next to me is my glass of water with okra and a slice of lemon. And I drink that because it helps with just gut health. And I massage my gut. I get out of bed. I go into the bathroom and I brush my teeth. I wash my face and I put on my gym clothes. I go to the gym because working out is part of looking good every single day. It makes you feel good. It boosts your confidence and you just show up in the world as your best self because you've moved your body. You've released endorphins. I worked out. I come home. I take a shower. Let's say that day is my wash day and I wash my hair with my shampoo. I conditioner my hair. I get out of the shower after using my black soap and scrubbing my feet, shaving my body. I come out, I use my towel, I dry myself, and I moisturize my body and my feet. I put on my socks because I'm not leaving the house yet. I moisturize my face. I use my serums, my cream, my sunscreen. I, scrub my lips. I put on my lip gloss and I moisturize my hair. I treat my scalp. I blow dry my hair. Today's a chill day, so I'm just going to part my hair, comb it, and use my gel to just lay my hair back. I brush it. I tie it just so it lays in place while I get ready. So my hair is done. My hair is clean. I've put my sunscreen, my face on. My body's fully moisturized. My feet's clean. And then I go into my closet. Today's a chill day, so I'm just putting on a nice lounge wear. And I pull out my drawer. All of my underwear are organized and neat, so I'm not roughing and looking around for things anywhere. I grab a clean underwear that's very nice and put together in good quality. I put that on, and then I take a fragrance from my collection, whatever it is that I want. I spray myself, so now I smell good. I'm clean. Hygiene's on point. Hair is good. Skin's good. Body is good because I worked out, and I smell good. My underclothes is on me. And then I grab a loungewear, something that's nicely folded or hanging up. No stains, it's super clean, no holes, not baggy, none of that. I put it on, it complements my body, it just hugs me, but it's still very comfortable to where I can jump in the couch, put in a blanket, and I can lay down and watch TV. But if I wanted to get up and go to run errands, I still look the part. So let's say we're gonna go run errands. So I put on my loungewear, I put on my jewelries, like my 2 rings that I usually do. I have my necklace. I put on my nice gold stud earrings, and I put on my watch. Instantly, I already look like this is me. Like I'm already that girl. And then I put on my sandals. It just gives casual yet intentional. I grab my nice little purse and I spray myself again just so I'm like my clothes now are smelling good. I put on my sunglasses and I go outside. So looking good every day is just about being intentional and just knowing that you are a representation of God and how you show up matters. It matters for the world, it matters for the people that you're going to be interacting with, and it matters for yourself. So remember that every single day is the special occasion. You don't need a special day, you don't need a birthday, you don't need an event to show up and take care of yourself. If God gave you another day, if you got to see today, then go wear that dress. Go wear that makeup. Go put on that lipstick. Go get your hair done. Go do your nails. Go do your medi-pedis. Do the things that makes you feel soft, makes you feel feminine, makes you feel empowered. Because you were put on this earth to show up as your best self in any and everything that you do. And how you look matters. I love you. Now let's say a quick prayer. Father God, I thank you for this day. I thank you for all you do and continue to do. I thank you for continuing to protect the tribe. I thank you for guiding the tribe. And I thank you for waking each and every one of us up today to be able to see yet another day. I put all of my sisters into your hands and I ask that you continue to do with each and every one of us as you please. I thank you again, Lord, for life. I thank you again for the access that we have to you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I love you and I will see you in the next video.